Yes, I'm gonna say it. Most women want masculine men. I can't speak for everybody, okay? Most women want a man who's a provider. Most women want to feel safe with a man.
I told some ladies one time, I said, let me show y'all how to find the perfect husband. And of course, you know, a room full of ladies. He finna tell me, baby. I said, I need you to make a list of everything that you want him to be. Make a list. Everything I want his credit score to be 850. I want him to be making $200,000 a year. He gotta have his own house. I want him to be well groomed. He gotta be well rounded. I say, make everything on that list that you want in a person.
Roll dudes. So what's your name?
I'm Jonna B.
So what do you look for in a man nowadays, at this point in your life?
Wow. What do I look for in a man nowadays is he's got to be established, got to have a good head on his shoulders, got to know where he's going in life. Although I know, sometimes that changes here and there, and that's okay, but at this age, you kind of got to know what you want to do. So sometimes the younger ones don't really have that figured out yet, and that's okay. I'm going to give them time to do so.
All right, what is your name?
Q.
Brittany.
What do you guys look for in a man that you would consider dating, or would you want to be your partner? What's important?
Intelligence. Somebody that's introspective. They know themselves. Confidence. Supportive. Being supportive. Humor. Definitely. Yeah.
What about yourself?
Everything she said, but I think there's also like an unspoken chemistry and connection that you have with the person that's really, really important.
What about you?
Both of those.
All those?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Now, what about financially? Does finances or them being able to take care of you, would that play a factor?
Absolutely. I like to be inspired, and I'm inspired when I can see somebody moving and doing their own thing. So.
Same.
Is money important? Yes.
that?
Is money important? Yes. It is.
Okay. So money being important, would that mean that they would take care of you fully, or would you contribute into that financially as well? Or do you think it would be their job to support you and take care of you and take care of the family?
It really depends on the situation, but I do find it attractive when a man wants to take that role.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's good.
I think with like where we're at in life right now, them being able to is important.
Yeah.
Unless, it's different if they fall on hard times. Like, you don't just leave someone when they're falling on hard times or anything. That's different. But them being able to take care of us is a factor that definitely should be taken into consideration.
Okay. What about yourself?
Both of those. But I wouldn't put all the responsibilities on that person, because I have my own. So whatever they bring to the table is just a bonus, to be honest.
You definitely don't want to I don't want to completely rely on anyone. You want to have your own, but still feel like that person is able to have you as well, if that makes sense.
Perfect. What is your name?
Laura.
You are?
Lauren.
In general, what do you look for with the guy that you would want to have a relationship with? What's important to you?
Common values, interests, long term. Yeah.
What about yourself?
Oh, Naomi.
So what do you look for then in a guy that you would consider seriously?
I'm someone who has similar values and a drive to do something amazing, just like I'm doing.
Okay, awesome. Now, do you think financially that would be something that would play a factor, that they would need to have their finances together, be able to take care of the family, or it's something that could be shared between the two of you guys?
Yeah, I would say to some degree. It doesn't have to be necessarily the same or what he would make more or whatever. It would be more so the common drive and what they would want. Yeah.
Awesome. Yourself? Same?
I own my own place and I make my own money, so I don't need anyone to take care of me. But obviously you want to be with someone who compliments you and has the same, perspective on things.
What's your name?
Pinky.
What do you look for in a guy that you would want to date?
Oh my god, this is someone that can make me laugh, someone that has me. You know what I mean? I don't really know. Someone attractive, but funny.
So nobody younger, but then I'm assuming, have you dated older guys then?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's more your flavor?
Yeah.
What do they need to have going for themselves for you to want to date them or take them seriously?
This is hard. Someone that I can build with, and someone that like can guide me in the right direction, like where we can motivate each other, you know, like we don't have to have nothing, but we can build to have something, or you know what I mean. But someone that is like inspiring, that, you know, makes me want to do better.
So inspire you to do better.
Yeah.
Okay. Does finances, does that have anything to do with it? Would you want him to be financially secure to take care of you, or does that not necessarily matter?
Well, I mean, that's a plus, but like I said, I mean, if you take care of me, I take care of you, and then we have...
What's your name?
Vanessa.
You are?
Mary.
You guys can come in too. Come on. All right. So the question...
Okay, my name's Chanel. Her name's Chanel.
Okay. And again?
Vanessa. What's important to me? I don't know, just like being a cool person, like being authentic and just, I don't know, just cool. Cool.
And what are you looking for somebody?
Well, I'm happily married.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, and I mean, pretty much everything my husband has. He's kind, patient.
Okay.
He like will do the dishes when I've worked my 12-hour shift.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's honestly everything I could ask for.
And when you met him, what was it about him that attracted you to him, that made you say, okay, I'm going to give this guy a chance?
Well, it was like we dated in high school, broke up for years, and then reconnected. So like, I don't know, part of fate, and then also like just the kindness of his heart.
Awesome. For both of you guys, has finances ever played a factor when you're considering a man to date? Or like you've known him since high school, but was the financial thing a factor at all?
I mean, I always hope to have more money in life. I mean,
meaning that the guy being able to provide and having the financial capability.
That is, yes, that is important. Yeah.
Same for you?
For both partners, yeah. But I said I'm the last one of my friends who still has a chance to marry real rich.
Yeah. Yes, women are after your money. There, I said it. Did I break the internet?
To marry real rich.
Absolutely.
No. You want to have a comfortable life, though. Like,
yes,
that's
I do.
Too much stress on a relationship is finances. Is a huge stressor. So,
You know, with modern dating today, there's a whole disparity between the younger women trying to find somebody who's going to take care of them, whether it's older, younger, what have you, where they don't have to work or just feel like they're entitled to some of that, richness, I guess. How do you feel about that when it comes to that kind of mentality?
what do you mean?
Meaning like they don't necessarily bring anything to the table, but they just expect the guy to just go all in for him.
I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, because it's like, I don't know. A guy is like...
Yeah, I don't know. I could never let a man have that much control over me.
Okay.
Like, I'm never going to rely on you that much where if I want to walk away, I can't.
Yeah.
It's like, personally, I don't care how much money I don't care. I'm not being trapped.
Right.
What's your name?
Darina.
What do you look for in a man that you would date?
So I think I'm looking for a partner to feel safe with, to feel that we are both growing in like our ways, I think the main thing to feel safe and to be to have interesting conversations. I don't know, spend time that the way that we both will like, and feel that he respects me and respect him also. So I don't know, so just looking for some healthy relationships.
All right, what's your name?
Hold on 1 second. Bobby.
Okay, what's your name?
Giselle.
What do you look for ultimately in a man? What traits like help with that?
Tall and respectful.
Tall? Like how tall do they have to be?
As tall as they can get. She likes like 6 foot. Like if it was 6'7", she would. I'll go for it. Yeah.
If you can wear like 3-inch stilettos, you're good, right?
No, yeah, 3-inch stilettos? No. Like that's
4?
Way like you could wear like a foot and he'll still be taller than me. You know Jake Sully?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Avatar Jake Sully.
Oh, you want that? You want that?
Maybe not an Avatar, but like tall.
It's like dating a giant.
Yeah.
So like he can just like pick you up and carry you around.
Exactly.
Oh, you
That's-
like that?
Yeah.
It's like his waist is like next to your face. Does that count?
Yeah.
Like that?
I don't know.
Makes it convenient. You don't gotta squat.
What is that?
Tell me, what's your name?
Kia, I'm from Toledo, Ohio.
All right. So what do you value most in a relationship?
Time and
Time. What do you value, brother?
I'm trying to see right now. With time important too, but respect. You know what I'm saying?
And sex is just a plus.
Yeah.
I feel like sex is 50% of the relationship, though. If there's no good connection there, like, what are you gonna do after that? Maybe that's shallow, but what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
You gotta connect. You gotta bump.
If you ain't hitting it right, what
or
are you doing?
if you're not sexual services to somebody that you feel me, it's not go, y'all not gonna work. Like you said.
Yeah,
You gotta have sexual. You feel me? You gotta have a
Chemistry.
Exactly.
Chemistry,
You know what I'm saying?
You know
If you're not turned on to a motherfucker, it ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I walk around with him like this. Come here.
Oh, look at you two. See, it's destined for love. It's destined for love. All right, what's your name?
Caitlin.
And what's yours?
Taylor.
And what do you look for in a partner ultimately? That's like the best question ever. So what?
Quiet confidence.
Like calm and sexy without saying a lot?
Yeah.
Very charismatic and that?
You can tell, like, when somebody's quiet but confident, there's,
Yeah, it's just like,
yeah, literally.
God, I want him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. How about you?
Maturity is a big thing, but not with I wouldn't say life, within themselves. Like being able to be secure when everything else is falling apart is a big thing. Just especially in this economy, and then especially with beauty standards rising, it's pretty hard to be in a relationship and still be confident and secure and loyal. Like there's just so many factors that go into it. That's why I'm single.
I know what you mean, because a lot of people go into like panic mode over the littlest things nowadays, and the cost of living, as you know, rises, and it's nice to find a person stable that can keep you feeling safe and protected.
Even if
you
your
know.
life is falling apart.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I'm super secure in not only with myself but with my relationships. I like to live my own life, and I like my partner and even my friends to live their own lives. Not in like a oh, I'm gonna go out on my floor with every other guy, but like I don't like the whole needing to know type of thing. I like being able to have our separate lives and then the life where we come together. And at my age especially, it's kind of hard to find that. And then obviously with nursing, school, and all those other factors, it's pretty hard to maintain a stable, committed relationship where stability and security is both manageable and mutual. So it's just kind of, I'm very particular about who I date, especially just because I'm so secure. I don't want anyone being able to break that down.
Well, it's your life.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what matters. Would you say in today's generation, especially with the younger crowd, it's harder to find a genuine connection or stability? Everyone's just chasing the money bag or what?
Yeah, a lot of fast dating too. That's a big issue with it. It's just like you don't expect that person to be around, so you kind of just go to the next and you move on. You don't want to get that connection with somebody. You don't want to sit down and have those hard conversations. Sometimes a lot of people that are younger, in the younger generation, they don't know how to have those conversations because they've never been exposed to it. So they're uncomfortable with love. They're uncomfortable with feeling comfortable with somebody else and expressing all of that towards somebody else. And I think that's generational. It happens, and you just gotta grow and move along, get used to it eventually. But it is really hard because nobody wants to stick around. Nobody wants to just have that time and like be in that mutual relationship of just, okay, well, I understand you, you understand me. We can have our conversations, and we can have these hard conversations as well. But when the time comes to be together, to be that unit, you need to be that unit, and you need to have the security again within yourselves, within your relationship and your own life, to come together and be that unit and fight together, because that is what it is. It is a fight to like live your life in this economy, in this generation. So I don't know.
What does your ideal man look like?
Discipline. I really, really, really admire a disciplined man. He's got a set of principles and boundaries when it comes to his mind, body and soul, what he wants to do in terms of work, what he wants to do in terms of a gym, what he wants to do in terms of the relationship. Now, he doesn't bend those rules regardless of who I am. Like, if you are acting crazy, if you're going to be silly, that's not going to work here. But when you bend and do that, I actually lose respect in that process. Stick to your guns, stick to your morals, stick to your work hard, be inspiring. I'm inspired by that. And I do like a man who naturally, instinctively likes to look after his woman, not necessarily financially, emotionally as well. I don't enjoy that man that is accessible and available to everybody and anybody. It loses his allure. I like a kind of a guy who's selective with his time, money and energy. And I do think that's one of the traits I do look for in a man.
Two bald dudes.